Hey, what's going on, y'all? Jay from JS Films. In this video, we're going to be testing out two RTX 3090s in SLI mode, NVLink, and Unreal Engine 5.1 using Path Tracer. So the question is, how much faster will two RTX 3090s render in Path Trace mode in Unreal Engine 5.1? Now, in case you missed it, whenever Unreal Engine 5.1 was released, they enabled multi-GPU support. So if you go to the documentation, you actually see right here that they added support for multiple GPU rendering. SLI is required, so you are going to need SLI. That's why RTX 4090 is out of the question, because you can't SLI RTX 4090s, but you can RTX 3090s, all right? So all you have to do is add max GPU count to number 2, since you have 2 GPUs. And after that, we're going to enable path tracing multi-GPU 1. So first things first, what we need to do is create a shortcut over Unreal Engine editor on our desktop. And after that, you just need to add dash max GPU count equals 2, like I said in the Unreal Engine documentation. And then once that's done, open up your project. I have a simple project here that you can download for free. I think it's called Decagon Art Place or something like that. So I just have this scene set up, and right now we have multiple GPU turned off, so I'm only going to be using one RTX 3090 to render this out right here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and click on the render queue. I already have render queue turned on. I have this file path. I'll go over it real quick. It's just a simple JPEG sequence. I have path tracer turned on, and then for the path tracing setup, I have 1024 samples, and I'm overriding anti-aliasing. That's it. I don't have any console commands or anything like that. It's as simple as it is. We're going to be rendering at 1920 by 1080 at 1024 samples per pixel, and I'll go ahead and accept that, and let's go click on render local. So this is with one RTX 3090 rendering 1080p 1024 samples per pixel. And what's cool is it does work in editor as well.
If you haven't done so, go ahead and check out my Unreal Engine 5 courses on ArtStation, Udemy, or Gumroad. Additionally, I have consulting service now, so hit me up if you have any questions or need help in your Unreal Engine 5 projects.
All right, so that looks like it rendered in 1 minute and 34 seconds. I'm rendering 2 frames, but I just wanted to see how fast it's going to render 1 frame. So I'll go ahead and close this out right here. And now what we're going to do is turn on path trace multiple GPUs. So to do that again, I'm just going to go right here, and I'm going to type in multi-GPU, path tracing, r.pathtracing.multi-GPU, and I'm going to set this to 1. And all I'm going to do next is change the file name here so we know the difference. So I'm going to say with on. All right, so with on, everything else, as you see, I'm not changing anything else. And let's go ahead and local that. All right, so that rendered in about 55 seconds. And again, this is not a scientific test, because honestly, what I'm finding out, I'm no expert with path tracing. Let's just put that disclaimer out there. What I'm finding out is, depending on your scene complexity, like anything else, it's going to really determine that render time for that scene. So for this scene right here, it's pretty simple. There's really not much going on in this scene here. You are going to be able to see some faster rendering times when using two RTX 3090s in path tracing mode, because it does have SLI, and now 5.1 does support multiple GPUs. So with that being said, that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to answer that question of, will two RTX 3090s work in Unreal Engine 5.1 in path trace mode? And as you can see, it does work. It actually works in rendering and in the editor as well. So that's kind of nice. Like always, I'm going to provide the 2 files that are rendered here so you can see them side by side. And if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see y'all later. Peace out.